2, 1, go! Blue car wins!
Hey race team! Looks like you have some extra pit crew hands for us today. That is great news because your cars need a big tune-up before we vroom on over to the big race. Friends, would you like to help us get our cars in tip-top shape?
Yes!
Great. The first thing we need to do is make sure the tires on our cars are nice and tight. Everyone grab your wrenches. Thanks, Sparky. Now, let's give it a good twist this way. Great job. Now, let's give it a good twist that way. Great. Now, let's grab our rags. We'll use these to wipe off all the bugs and dirt from our cars. Thanks, Sparky. Everyone, let's wipe our race cars until they shine. Wow, look at those cars shine. Now it's time to fill up your love tanks with a story from God's Word. Friends, do you know what God's Word is?
The Bible!
That's right. Let's all get ready to fuel up with a story from the Bible by clicking on our listening ears. Click, click. Great. Now let's put on our Good Loves racing goggles. Zoop, zoop. Now you're ready.
Hello friends, I'm Megan.
And I am Jessie!
Check out my new flashlight, Megan. Ooh, that is cool, Jessie.
I'm gonna be able to see in all kinds of dark places with this thing, oh yeah!
Oh, be careful with that, Jessie. It's not a good idea to shine a bright light in someone's eyes.
Oops. Ugh, sorry.
That's okay. In today's Bible story, Saul was traveling along when all of a sudden, a very bright light came down from heaven.
Wow.
Let me tell you what happened next. In the early days of the church, Paul worked hard to stop people from telling others about Jesus. He did not believe that Jesus is the Son of God. He thought that people who believed in Jesus should be put in jail or be killed. Many believers left the city to get away from Paul. Paul decided to go to the city of Damascus to arrest believers there. He was traveling along the road when all of a sudden, a very bright light came down from heaven. It flashed around Paul and he fell to the ground. Then Paul heard a voice saying, "Why are you against me? Who are you, Lord?" Paul asked. "I am Jesus," he said. Jesus told Paul to go into the city and wait for more instructions. Paul got up and opened his eyes, but he couldn't see anything. So the men who were traveling with Paul led him into the city. A man named Ananias lived in the city. Ananias loved Jesus. God spoke to Ananias in a vision and told him to go visit Paul. Ananias knew that Paul was an enemy of Jesus, but God had a plan for Paul. God said, "I have chosen Paul to tell many people about me." Ananias obeyed God. He went to Paul and said, "Jesus sent me here to help you." Then Ananias put his hands on Paul, and Paul could see again. Paul got up and was baptized. For the next few days, Paul stayed in the city with other people who believed in Jesus. He went to the synagogues to tell people about Jesus. "Jesus is the Son of God," Paul said. The people were amazed. They knew Paul had been an enemy of Jesus, but now he loved Jesus. The Jews did not like what Paul was saying, so they made a plan to kill him. The other believers helped Paul sneak out of the city at night. Paul was an enemy of Jesus and his followers, but then God changed him. Jesus came to earth to save sinners like Paul. When we trust in Jesus, he changes us from the inside out.
You move my feet. Forever I am marching to your beat. I lift my hands. Forever I am trusting in your plans, yeah. Oh, you see me through. Oh, I'll trust in you. I'm running free because of who you are. You're lighting me. It's shining like a star. I will never be the same. You're always in my heart. I'm running free because of who you are. I'm running free. I'm going God's way. He's changing me. I'm going God's way. In all my life, you have never ever left my side, no. You know what's best. Your ways are better than the rest, oh. Oh, you see me through. Oh, I'll trust in you. I'm running free because of who you are. You're lighting me. It's shining like a star. I will never be the same. You're always in my heart. I'm running free because of who you are. I'm running free.